Hello and welcome to Earth Goddess Energy Healing with Kimberly Genovese. We are so glad that you were able to make it. Today I wanted to talk to you about a channeled message I received this week about love. It seems simple, it seems straightforward, and it is, but the importance of it is greater than anything else we could talk about. So the main focus, the main message was that all these people are continuously asking, how can I raise my vibration? How can I expand my intuitive abilities, my clairs, my clairsentient, my clairvoyance? And how can I make the world a better place? How can I have an impact on the world? And the answer is often overlooked. When we're talking about how to expand our intuition, we're often talking about different procedures we can use. Well, visualize this, practice this. And when we're talking about just in general changing the world, making the world a better place, it's always these actions that we can take. The message I got this week was simply this: that if we as a collective and an individual were to tap in to the heart frequency, the love frequency, then everything that we did, every action we took, every behavior, every choice would come from that place of love. It would initiate that frequency of love, which is so important. You know, there's a lot of talk about manifesting, and there's a lot of good ideas and practices about manifesting. Thinking positively, living as if it already happened. Yes, these are all great techniques that do help. But the message I got is that if that love component, if we are not tapping into that frequency when we are trying to manifest, when we are trying to make heartfelt decisions that will benefit not only us, but the rest of the collective, and when we are trying to expand our intuition and really tap into that energy flow with the divine, the goddess, whatever you want to call it, tapping in to that heart frequency is the single most important component of that process. So you might be asking yourself, well, okay, how do I do that? There's so many different ways to do it, and we're unique. We're unique individuals. We have biodiversity in the human species. So you really need to try some things out and figure out which one really resonates with you. One of the easiest ways for me to tap in to that love frequency is to listen to music that I love, that makes my heart sing. It's so fast, and I don't even realize it. I'm just there. I'm in that frequency. It's a beautiful thing. So another way you can tap into that is by chanting. Chanting is a great way. And you can chant whatever mantra resonates with you at the time. It can be a traditional mantra like Hare Krishna, or it can be simply, I am love, I am light, I am one with the universe. Whatever you're feeling that day. So repeating it over and over and over creates these sound waves that tap into that frequency. because everything is an energy wave, right? I'm going to get scientific here. I taught science for 9 years. I love science. And there's science behind all of the metaphysical topics that we can cover. So, to help you out, I have also uploaded a guided meditation that will take you on a journey of connecting with your heart chakra, connecting with the place in you that feels gratitude, that understands all of your abundance, all of your blessings, and also to tap into your higher self and maybe get a message from your higher self, depending on where you're at on your journey and what you're willing to do. So, if you do nothing else today, if you do nothing else, focus on your heart. Focus on your heart chakra. You know, so many people say, what would Jesus do in this situation? What would Allah do? What would Krishna do? You know, what would Santa Claus do? Anybody that you aspire to be more like, it's common to ask, what would they do in this situation? And the reality is, those are all representatives of this love frequency that we're talking about. It's tapping into that frequency that allows you to have empathy for other people, other animals. It allows you to recognize that there's always more than one way to get to that end result, and yours isn't the only way. It allows you to connect to nature and to care about your impact, your personal impact on this planet. So again, love is the answer. It's always the answer. It will always be the answer. The Beatles had it right. I think we think of it in a simplified way when we hear that song, and we tend to think about romantic love, but that is not what we're talking about here. You can bring love in for yourself. You don't need another person. You don't need another amazing pair of shoes. You don't necessarily have to be of service. It's tapping into that frequency. And don't get me wrong, all those things are beautiful and amazing, but it's tapping into this frequency, this heart chakra, love energy that manifests what you want to manifest in this world. It attracts who you want in your life. It attracts the experiences that you want to have. It's the missing key. It's the missing key to ascension, right? So ascension simply means elevating from the place you're at up. So we're all at different places in this world, and that is okay. That's a beautiful thing, because we're all on our own unique personal journey. We should never compare ourselves or compare our journeys. So the goal is, right, to be here and move up a little, elevate our own frequency, expand our heart, make decisions from love. And when you make decisions from love, you're removing the fear. Fear has no place in your life. A good acronym to remember about fear, and it took me a while to remember this, but it's profound. if you can remember it. So fear is simply false evidence appearing real. Say it with me. False evidence appearing real. There's nothing real about it. It's false. It's false evidence. And there's no place, there's no room for fear in your life. Love is that light that will knock out that fear, kick it out. So empower yourself today. Empower yourself to make this one simple little change in your day. Smile at the next person that walks by you. Hold the door open. Whatever feels good, whatever lights your heart up. Connect with that love frequency, and everything else will unfold. Everything else will happen. So with that said, thank you for joining me. I will have another channeled message very soon. If you found this message beneficial, helpful in any sort of way, please click the subscribe button and like button. I hope that your heart is filled with love and joy today, and you find your bliss. Namaste.